Module 6. Running workshops, training, and events. A workshop is not one expense. It is a compact project with approvals, procurement, participants, payments, evidence, and reconciliation. Treating it as book the hotel and collect receipts later is how a legitimate event becomes hard to defend. Use an event control loop with 6 steps. First, approve the activity. Confirm that the event is in scope, in the approved work plan and budget, and authorized by the right person. Write down its purpose, outputs, participants, location, dates, and budget ceiling. Second, budget it by element. Venue, catering, travel, participant support, trainers or resource people, materials, equipment, interpretation, and contingencies only where authorized. Check which costs belong to the consultant, the project, or counterpart funding. Do not fill a gap in counterpart funding with your firm's money unless your contract and written approval clearly make it recoverable. Third, procure and commit correctly. Follow the method, threshold, competition, approval, and documentation rules that apply to each purchase. A supplier should not be selected simply because the team is in a hurry. Keep the request, quotations, or other procurement evidence, evaluation or selection rationale, approvals, contract or purchase order, and invoice together. Fourth, control participation and payments. Use the project's approved rate and payment method. Prefer traceable payments where feasible and permitted. If cash is necessary and authorized, set a controlled cash amount, assign at least 2 people to the process where possible, obtain acknowledgments at the time of payment, reconcile unused cash immediately, and record exceptions. Attendance records should identify actual participants and dates. Do not ask people to sign for an amount they did not receive, and never reconstruct attendance after the fact. Fifth, prove delivery. Keep the agenda, invitation, or nomination record, attendance, training materials, participant feedback where relevant, photos only if appropriate and consented to, and a short completion note. These are not decorative attachments. They establish that the activity happened, served its stated purpose, and produced the expected output. Sixth, close the event promptly. Reconcile the budget, commitments, invoices, payments, attendance, and unused funds. Identify missing documents within days, not months. File a single event pack, link every cost to it, and report any variance or exception while it can still be corrected. The key integrity rule is simple. The record must truthfully show who attended, what they received, which supplier delivered, and what happened to every project-funded amount. An event that cannot be traced is difficult for a reviewer to distinguish from one that was poorly controlled or never delivered. Checkpoint: could you close the file for your next event within 3 working days after it ends? If not, decide now who owns each element of the event pack. Your action is to use a 1-page event closeout checklist. It turns an audit risk into a repeatable operating routine. Next, we follow an even longer path, buying equipment or goods that may be funded by the project, but used and ultimately owned by someone else.